It's common. It's quite prevalent. It's quite prevalent for students to take part-time jobs during university life. It's quite prevalent for people to adopt plant-based diets for health reasons. Long ago. In earlier times. In earlier times, traditional medicine was the only form of treatment available. In earlier times, people lived in joint families and shared responsibilities equally. It's a big issue. It's a pressing concern. The global water crisis is clearly a pressing concern for many environmentalists. Wildlife extinction due to human activities is now a pressing concern worldwide. A lot of. A significant amount of. A significant amount of pollution comes from industrial waste and emissions. Many countries consume a significant amount of fossil fuels for energy needs. It's known that. It's widely recognized. It's widely recognized that reading broadens one's knowledge and vocabulary. It's widely recognized that global warming causes extreme weather conditions. I like music. Music appeals to me. Music appeals to me, and I enjoy attending live concerts whenever possible. Music appeals to me especially when I feel lonely or overwhelmed emotionally. I enjoy reading. I'm an avid reader. I'm an avid reader, and spend most weekends exploring new book genres. I'm an avid reader because books help me relax and expand my knowledge. It's hard. It's challenging. It's challenging to manage both work and study, but it's definitely worth it. It's challenging to stay focused when there are so many distractions around. It's my favorite. It's my top choice. When it comes to holiday destinations, Japan is definitely my top choice. It's my top choice for a career. I've always dreamed of becoming a doctor. I love nature. I'm fascinated by nature. I'm fascinated by nature documentaries that reveal the secrets of wildlife. I'm fascinated by nature and enjoy sketching landscapes during my travels. People like it. It's popular among people. It's popular among people to adopt pets for companionship and comfort. Fast food is, unfortunately, still popular among people with busy schedules. I enjoy it more. I find it more fulfilling. I find it more fulfilling when I achieve goals through consistent hard work. I find it more fulfilling to create something new rather than follow templates. Lots of research. Extensive research. Extensive research confirmed the decline of biodiversity in tropical ecosystems. Extensive research confirms that smoking contributes to multiple health issues. Tons of evidence. Substantial evidence. Substantial evidence indicates strong links between smoking and heart disease. There is substantial evidence that supports bilingual education's effectiveness. Super easy. Exceptionally simple. That math trick was exceptionally simple, but surprisingly effective in exams. His explanation made the complex theory exceptionally simple to understand. Way better. Considerably better. Living in a quieter area feels considerably better than a crowded neighborhood. I found online classes considerably better in terms of flexibility and convenience. Old people. Elderly individuals. Elderly individuals contribute valuable life experiences to community discussions. Elderly individuals sometimes feel neglected in societies focused heavily on youth. Very easy. Relatively effortless. Navigating through cities is relatively effortless using GPS and navigation apps. The conversation was relatively effortless because we shared similar interests. Good idea. Practical solution. Installing solar panels is a practical solution to reduce monthly electricity bills. Eating homemade meals daily is a practical solution for staying healthy and fit. Sometimes. Occasionally. Occasionally, I read fiction to relax and escape academic pressure for a while. I occasionally watch documentaries to learn about history and different cultures. Break rules. Violate norms. People sometimes violate norms unknowingly when visiting different countries. Protesters sometimes violate norms to raise awareness about urgent social issues. Loads of. A large quantity of. A large quantity of plastic ends up polluting oceans and harming marine life. The factory produces a large quantity of garments for global export markets. It's rare. It's rather uncommon. It's rather uncommon for people to carry physical cash in urban societies now. It's rather uncommon to see large families living together in urban apartments. It's new. It's relatively modern. It's relatively modern to access banking services entirely through mobile devices. It's relatively modern to attend online therapy sessions for mental health support. It's crowded. It's densely populated. My city is vibrant, but it's densely populated and often feels overwhelming. Living in a place that's densely populated can be both exciting and stressful. I like. I'm fond of. I'm fond of gardening, as it gives me peace and a sense of achievement. I'm fond of reading mystery novels during weekends or long train journeys. I don't like. I'm not keen on. I'm not keen on loud parties. I prefer quieter and more relaxing gatherings. I'm not keen on social media trends. They often feel superficial and repetitive. It's fun. It's entertaining. It's entertaining to watch cooking competitions and try those recipes later. It's entertaining to take part in talent shows and watch unique performances. It's boring. It's monotonous. Without any variation, even the most exciting task becomes monotonous. It's monotonous to listen to lectures, without any interaction or discussion. I really like it. I truly appreciate it. I truly appreciate it when people remember the small things about me. I truly appreciate it when someone gives sincere compliments, not flattery. It makes me sad. It brings me down. Failing at something repeatedly really brings me down and frustrates me. Watching sad movies sometimes brings me down, but it helps me reflect. It was great. It was fantastic. It was fantastic being part of the charity event and helping the community. My graduation day was fantastic. I felt proud of my achievements and efforts. It's beautiful. It's aesthetically pleasing. It's aesthetically pleasing to see minimalist interior design in living spaces. It's aesthetically pleasing when food is beautifully presented on the plate. It's fast. It's incredibly swift. It's incredibly swift how moods can change depending on small events. It's incredibly swift how rumors spread through social media these days. For example, to illustrate this point. To illustrate this point, I'll share a personal experience from last summer. To illustrate this point, let's examine the effects of urbanization on nature. One example is a notable instance would be when I volunteered at a rural school last year. A notable instance would be the flood that affected my hometown last year. Probably. In all likelihood. In all likelihood, tourism will rise again once travel restrictions are lifted. In all likelihood, we'll see major technological changes in the next decade. It's normal. It's fairly typical. It's fairly typical to see traffic congestion during peak hours in major cities. It's fairly typical for families to gather during national holidays in my country. It's strange. It's rather unusual. It's rather unusual for people to live without access to the internet nowadays. It's rather unusual for children to prefer vegetables over sweets and junk food. It's interesting. It's quite fascinating. It's quite fascinating how different cultures celebrate similar events differently. It's quite fascinating how identical twins can develop very different personalities. In my view, from my perspective, recycling should be mandatory to protect the environment. From my perspective, learning a second language is incredibly valuable nowadays. That's wrong. That's not necessarily true. That's not necessarily true. Teenagers can also make responsible life choices. People say introverts hate public speaking. That's not necessarily true at all. Let me see. Let me consider that. Let me consider that example. It actually challenges my previous assumptions. Let me consider that carefully. It's a thought-provoking question, to be honest. It's popular. It's gaining momentum. Plant-based diets are gaining momentum due to ethical and health reasons. It's gaining momentum as remote working proves effective for many companies. It's a problem. It poses a challenge. Achieving fluency in English quickly poses a challenge for non-native speakers. It poses a challenge in managing population growth in overcrowded urban areas. Soon. In the near future. In the near future, digital currencies may replace traditional banking methods. I expect to become financially independent in the near future after graduation. I think so. I tend to agree. I tend to agree that traditional values still hold importance in today's society. I tend to agree that daily exercise improves both physical and mental health. I'm not sure. I'm rather skeptical. I'm rather skeptical that automation won't lead to major job losses eventually. I'm rather skeptical when people say technology solves all educational problems. That's wrong. That's a misconception. That's a misconception. Not all video games negatively affect children's behavior. That's a misconception. Not every teenager is addicted to social media platforms. I usually do it. It's part of my routine. Reading the newspaper during breakfast is part of my routine every morning. Morning exercise is part of my routine to maintain physical and mental health. I feel like I am inclined to think. I am inclined to think creativity is more important than strict memorization. I am inclined to think discipline outweighs talent in achieving long-term success. It's okay. It is acceptable. It is acceptable to express disagreement politely during academic discussions. It is acceptable to recycle used paper for environmental conservation purposes. No big deal. Not a major issue. For experienced travelers, language barriers are not a major issue when abroad. Skipping breakfast occasionally is not a major issue, though not a healthy habit. Bad outcomes. Negative consequences. Ignoring mental health issues can lead to serious negative consequences in life. Pollution has many negative consequences for wildlife and marine ecosystems. Cool idea. Innovative concept. The startup developed an innovative concept for recycling plastic waste efficiently. The innovative concept behind the app helps people learn languages interactively. Pretty hard. Quite challenging. Learning a new language quickly can be quite challenging for beginners. I consider public speaking quite challenging, despite my preparation and notes. Not that bad. Relatively acceptable. Most public transport options are relatively acceptable for daily short commutes. His explanation was relatively acceptable, but it could have been clearer in parts. Go on a trip. Embark on a journey. Embarking on a journey to a foreign country can be both exciting and challenging. Tourists often embark on a journey to explore historical sites and natural wonders. Stay fit. Remain healthy. Avoiding smoking and alcohol is a key way to remain healthy permanently. Meditation is a powerful method to remain healthy mentally and emotionally. Rich people. Wealthy individuals. Wealthy individuals often have better access to quality education and healthcare. The lifestyle of wealthy individuals usually includes frequent travel and fine dining. Way of living. Mode of life. Many people prefer an active mode of life involving sports and outdoor activities. The nomadic mode of life involves moving frequently in search of food or pasture. City life. Urban lifestyle. Many people prefer the urban lifestyle for career and education opportunities. An urban lifestyle often offers more entertainment options and cultural events. All the time. Constantly. Technology is constantly evolving, requiring people to adapt and learn regularly. I am constantly improving my English skills by practicing speaking every single day. Once in a while. Infrequently. I visit my grandparents infrequently because they live far from my city home. I infrequently visit the cinema because I prefer watching movies at home instead. At the same time. Simultaneously. The app can simultaneously translate and record conversations in real time. Many teenagers simultaneously engage in school activities and part-time jobs. Bad for nature. Environmentally harmful. Using plastic bags is environmentally harmful and causes pollution in oceans. Burning fossil fuels is environmentally harmful and accelerates climate change. I believe. I am convinced. I am convinced reading daily strengthens vocabulary and critical thinking skills. I am convinced traveling broadens our perspectives and cultural understanding. Figure out. Comprehend. Visual learners often comprehend better through diagrams and illustrations. It took several discussions to comprehend the root cause of their disagreement. Carry out. Conduct. We need to conduct a thorough investigation before making any accusations. Teachers often conduct quizzes to assess students' understanding of the subject. Clean energy. Renewable energy. Investing in renewable energy can significantly reduce global carbon emissions. Hydropower is a widely used form of renewable energy in mountainous regions. Go on a diet. Follow a nutrition plan. Athletes usually follow a nutrition plan to boost performance and recovery. People who follow a nutrition plan often experience more energy and focus. Get emotional. Display strong feelings. Teenagers often display strong feelings without thinking about consequences. It's natural to display strong feelings during family celebrations or tragic events. It's beautiful. It's visually stunning. The sunset over the ocean was absolutely breathtaking. It's visually stunning. It's visually stunning to visit ancient ruins surrounded by lush green landscapes. It's cheap. It's quite affordable. Traveling by train across the country is actually quite affordable nowadays. It's quite affordable to download ebooks instead of buying printed versions.